It's, oh yeah, it's definitely like unmuted. Hold on, give me a second. There we go, now it's working. Anyway, chapter 1, first look and more. That's pretty much like the first chapter of the game. Like, I think like this is gonna be very interesting for me to read it. I apologize if the stream is not gonna be the best, but like, hold on. Give me a second, I'll just look at the comments real quick. There we go. No, that's good. That's good. Anyway, this is probably gonna be like the first chapter of the game that I'm gonna be reading today. So I apologize if there's nothing like good or anything like that, like in the stream right now. I just had to start the stream very early on. But it is what it is. Anyway, let's take a look at the first look at the chapter 1 and more. Posted by Simon today. Actually, it was yesterday, now that I notice. Anyway, let's go. First look, chapter 1 and more. Posted by Simon yesterday for some reason. Also, there's a preview here, apparently. It's like, yeah, it's a preview of the game, so you know it makes all the sense. Chapter 1, first look. So yeah, let's take a look. Hello everyone, this is Simon, game director of Hytale and founder of Hypixel. Today we're going to take a first look at chapter 1 and everything around it. Since the early access launch, we have been shipping weekly, but we're deliberately held new content back to focus on the game foundations. So pretty much they stopped everything at these few weeks to just like focus on this chapter 1 thing. By the way, now that I noticed there's a goblin thing here, that's cool. Anyway, when we acquired the game, we had to go back to a version of Hytale that was well over 4 years old. And most of the work since then has gone into catching up, rebuilding tools, and growing the team. So pretty much like when they acquired the game, they had to start everything from the ground up, basically. So like it wasn't necessarily like the best thing in the world, you know? So they had to like start over pretty much. Let me just take a look at something real quick. Anyway, just checking the stream real quick. Yeah, no, everything is all right. Okay, now we can finally focus. Oh, hold on. Give me a second. I just forgot to open the stream. Again, too many things to take a look at the same time. I apologize for that. Anyway, now that we can finally focus on new content, we're going to give you a first look at what that means. Okay, before anything, I would like to give a disclaimer. This is gonna have spoilers. So I hope like everyone else is gonna be certain about that, because like as you know, the first chapter of the game is just like pretty much like the first chapter of the game is gonna have spoilers in this post, so I hope everyone knows about that. So yeah, hopefully everyone knows about that, so I hope that's good. Also, let me just like remove my board real quick here. No, not this one. I mean, this one too, but like the background as well. The background. Oh no, wait, that's gonna break the immersion. Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to be like reading everything. Oh yeah, they already said here. Warning: we're going to spoil a lot what will be working in the post. Almost everything below is a work in progress and may change before it is released. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like it's a lot of spoilers here. So anyway, the original plan was to keep each chapter hidden until a proper review. But given this project's history, asking everyone to wait in the dark again doesn't feel right. Yeah, because I don't know if everybody knows, but like Riot, when they acquired the game in the past, they pretty much like had to start, they were pretty much in the dark. Like we didn't know how the development was going on. And since we don't want to have that again, it might as well just like share everything with everybody, you know? So I hope that is something that like everybody can understand why they're doing this. So for chapter 1, we're going to show you some of the new content that we have been working hard to deliver. To be transparent, there aren't many reasons to come back and play Hytale right now. I 100% agree with that, because I'm one of those people who normally doesn't play Hytale. I still love the game, don't get me wrong, but like I don't have enough incentive to go back into the game right now. We have a lot to work to do to realize the game's potential. It is just the start of that journey. Some of what follows will deserve its own blog post, but for now, let's just dig into it because there's a lot to talk about. By the way, Simon said there's gonna be like 30 minutes to read, so, you know, bear with me because this is gonna be a long ride, everybody. Let me just check the comments real quick. Yeah. These are the comments. Oh my god, there's so many notifications. You know what? I'm just gonna close my social medias for now because, like, I'm going to... I don't want to get bothered in the stream right now. Anyway, let me check everything here. There we go. Chapter 1. Off to a great start. We have an amazing picture here. Oh my god, there's so many images. By the way, each one of these dots are like different images. Holy... Anyway, there's a lot. There's a lot of images. And this is already a pretty good start, to be honest. Like, oh my god, look at this guy here. That's pretty cool, I would say. Okay, dungeons and boss fights. All right, this is a pretty good start already. Oh my god, there's so many images. Anyway, at its core, Hytale strives to be a RPG sandbox game. Good to know that they're emphasizing like the RPG part of it. For those who don't know, RPG is pretty much role-playing game. So it's like, if you played Final Fantasy in the past or like any other games that has like games that are like role-playing aspects of it, this is pretty much what they're striving for. It's a sandbox RPG game. As we begin that journey, we're introducing our first handcrafted dungeon, featuring the first multi-phase boss fight showcasing the screenshot above. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, actually. I love this design. And also the goblins look very different from what they used to look like, apparently. So that's interesting as well. Anyway, oh my god, look at these images. Look at this. This is so cool. Look at the size of this dungeon. Oh my god. That's actually pretty insane to think about it. Whoa. Alright, that's actually cool. Okay, let's be real. That's actually a pretty insane picture. Like, look at this building. Like, look at this. Oh my god, like, I want to explore this. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to explore this. This is actually so cool. Oh my god, there's a video. There's a video. Okay, I'm getting too excited. I'm gonna be sharing the video here, which is like the dungeon showcase. Chapter 1 teaser. Interesting. I'm gonna be playing the video here. Hope you can all watch it, but like, it's gonna be a little bit complicated for me to show everything. So yeah, like, let's see it. It's 20 seconds, by the way. Ooh. Oh my god, look at the goblin things. Okay, I shouldn't be putting the mouse in front of it, but anyway. Ooh, that's actually so cool. Look at this. Look, oh my god, look at the side of the cave. Look at that. That's so cool. Alright, this is actually pretty insane. Come on. The tech behind the boss fight is called the Encounter Manager, which is already available to the public in the current pre-release. Oh yeah, because they're gonna release a pre-release later today, so like I hope we can play it later on. It coordinates the phases, wave spawns, and arena changes that make up encounters and boss fights. Encounters are altered as content instead of engine code, so our designers can keep making them, and so can you. Alright. Okay, here's a goblin boss preview. Oh my god, I can't wait. This is gonna be incredible. Hold on. Ooh, look at this. Whoa. Alright, that's awesome. That's an awesome attack. Oh, they have like the thing of the boss fight. Oh my god, this attack looks so insane. Look at that. Look at this. Cool. Oh, there's like stalactites like falling down. That's insane for a boss fight. Come on, that's actually so cool. Anyway, with each dungeon and encounter we create, we expand the toolbox available for the next one, allowing our team to iterate much faster. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I actually love the boss fight preview they showed to us because like it shows an area that you can't stay on, otherwise you're gonna take damage. So that's pretty cool in my vision. Now we're gonna talk about the faction update, which is like the goblins, which I already said before. Like the design of the goblins actually changed, like the appearance and everything. Let's see what it is. For our first chapter, we decided to focus on a handful of NPCs and a goblin faction. Oh my god, there's some hidden figures here. Oh my god. The features we were building line up well with what we had in mind were then. Their tech is janky on purpose, it is just a fun faction to start early access with. Okay, let's see this picture real quick. Okay, this guy we already knew from the Riot video. The other ones, though, are very different, not gonna lie. Like, they have very different designs and they have different appearances. And let's not just talk about, like, the two mysterious figures on behind, because, like, that's gonna be something interesting to take a look on when the game comes out, like the first chapter in this case. Goblins will come in many shapes and sizes with different roles and personalities. They hang out together, and even when they look disorganized, there's something going on under the chaos. Part of the fun is getting to know their personalities as you play. Alright. That's interesting. Fear Master Charge. Okay, let's see this video. Oh my god, what is this? Oh god, that looks terrifying. Like, this attack actually looks, well, not terrifying, but like, it looks like dangerous because, you know, you're probably gonna take a lot of damage. Hold on, let me check that again. Oh my god, it takes half of your health. That's insane. Okay, that's a dangerous enemy, to be honest. Some goblins are classified as elites with fights that give you a little bit of a challenge. For example, the Feast Master calls in reinforcements mid-fight. Oh god, this is gonna be problematic. Can charge at you and can cause a lot of damage to its surroundings. Not every goblin wants you dead though. Some are friendly and one of them runs a shop. You might even meet them. Alright, that's interesting. Interesting take on the goblins. Alright. The Goblin Breach. Okay, what is this? Let me just watch the video first before reading. What is this? Whoa, what is this? What? What is this? Is that like a portal thing? What's going on here? Oh my god, they're attacking the skeletons for some reason. Alright. Once you answer the chapter's opening call and set things in motion at the Forgotten Temple. So, the Forgotten Temple is still gonna be a thing in Chapter 1. The new Goblin Breach ward event can trigger from time to time, creating a temporary portal somewhere in your ward. Look around and open the ward map to locate it, then step through. You appear on an unstable fragment of orbs, a set of biomes take over by the goblins, along with a growing void presence. So, what they're basically saying, yeah, I know, it's written right here. It's like Goblin Wards. So, pretty much we have like wards for each faction. Like, it's kind of confusing, but like, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because the early access also has that with the portals and everything. That's unique, I would say. It's not necessarily what I personally think about it, but it's still cool. Still cool. Anyway, Goblin Ward. Let's check it out. Whoa. Alright, that's definitely with like second ward generation. I can clearly see that. Alright. That's pretty big, actually. This ward gets regenerated every time you enter, sometimes with content you haven't seen yet on your previous visits. Alright? While you're inside, the void presses in and will eventually eject you back to your ward. Your goal will be to explore, find valuable loot, and fight back against the pressure to stay as long as possible. Interesting. Oh my god, there's like a void the guy here. Interesting. Let me see if there's any other comments that I received. No, apparently it's just that. Anyway. That's a cool image, actually. I really like that. Also, there's a void, I forgot the name of him, but like it's one of the void like guys that probably has some relation with Variant, but who knows. Ooh. That's a cool effect, actually. That's a cool skull and like a rounding thing. What else? There are traps now? Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's actually interesting. Anyway, Chapter 1 also adds ward events activities to the Goblin Ward. We're starting with a small set. Predators you can track and trap, void assassins that hunt you down, treasure chests that spawn enemy waves when you go for the loot, puzzles that lock off places you can't just dig into. Wait, puzzles that can lock off places you can't just dig into? Oh my god, that actually means that for boss fights we can just like... Oh my god, okay, that's actually cool. We'll grow that list over time, keep it ready, chapter start tying these systems together. Another image. Okay, I'm gonna be real. This system here, where like each chapter is gonna be like included in the I forgot the name, the Forgotten Temple place. That's actually pretty cool, you know? Like, not gonna lie. That's actually pretty awesome. Our chapter starts inside the Forgotten Temple. Yeah, just like I said. Going forward, the temple will serve as a hub for progression throughout the early access chapters, evolving as they are released. Make sure you check it out. Oh my god, there's like industrial stuff. I love that. I actually love that. Like, look at this. This is so cool. It gives like a lot of industrial vibes to it. And this is so awesome, actually. I like the style of it. I like how they're doing it. Goblin gadgets? You wouldn't be a goblin update without goblin gadgets. Goblins are tinkerers and their inventions end up in your hands. You have been working on rocket boots, a mechanical hookshot. Okay, so we have a hookshot in the game now. A glider? Okay, they re-implemented the glider. A mining drill? Okay, they were testing this in the latest pre-releases. And a spyglass! Oh my god, that's gonna be so useful. Come on. Okay, let's see the rocket boots first. Yo, that's so cool. It's like a double jump thing? Oh my god, it's like a double jump thing. Oh my god. That's so cool. Look at this. Okay, that's actually awesome. That's actually awesome. What else? Oh yeah, there's the mechanic. There's like the hook shot as well. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good for traveling. Oh my god. I can't even imagine that. By the way, I have been noticing like these symbols here. That's, I don't know if it's like graffiti things or like a symbol for meaning something else, but that's it. Interesting, not gonna lie. Let me just check the stream again. Yeah, nothing so far. Anyway. Okay, goblin items. Glider. Okay, so they re-implemented the glider. The spyglass. Oh my god, I love the design of the spyglass. It looks so... It looks very metallic, but at the same time, it looks so unique. And the drill as well. Like, look at this. This is so cool, man. Okay, I'm not gonna get too excited yet, but like... Anyway, Goblin Gear is crappy, but that's part of the fun. What we want most of our early access is fun, so when we think something is fun, we build it, and the goblins are perfect for this. It's not balanced yet, that's fine, we're having fun first and tuning it later. Okay, so, I love like the designs actually. I love how they re-implemented old systems and adding them into like the first chapter. That's actually gonna be pretty useful for like mining, seeing things from far away, flying high distances, or even like double jump into high places. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Now here comes the interesting part. Boats. I don't know how that's gonna work, but like it's still very cool regardless. Let's see like the video real quick. Okay, we have a boat here. Alright, how does it work? Ooh, you can control it freely! That's awesome. Okay, alright, that's actually pretty cool. So it's kind of like Minecraft in a way, where you have like the double things, you know? Oh my god, that's gonna be so good for traveling. Oh my god. Well, it's here, everybody. They implemented boats. We have boats now. That's so cool. Also, I don't know what's going on here. Why is my navigator just stopped? I hope it didn't crash. Hopefully it didn't crash. Oh my god, please don't tell me it crashed right now. Oh, okay, no, there you go. It's just a video that ended. Okay, is there anything else? No, it's just the guy moving with the boat. Still, it's very cool actually. And while we're at it, boats. This has nothing to do with goblins, but recent upgrades to our movement systems have made the basic bolts easier to add, so we're going for it. Note that it's currently missing VFX and animation in the video above. Yeah, I noticed that. It's very simple, like the animation, to be honest. More proper bolt mechanics will come later down the line. That's very interesting. Maybe automation? Hopefully. That would be cool. Carryable objects? What do you mean by that? Okay, you can carry objects. Okay, hold on, let me just show that. Exploding barrels. You can carry an item and throw it then? Please tell me that that's it. Oh my god, that's so cool! That's so cool, you can carry like things. That's awesome. Anyway, what else? Okay, we're introducing the ability to carry certain blocks and objects as a game mechanic. You'll be able to pick up and haul things like chests, explosive barrels, and eventually much more. This will let us carry only items and resources that are too big or too heavy to fit in your regular inventory. Alright, that's actually cool, to be honest. Like, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Transporting them or getting them home may become his own little adventure. Yeah, I do agree. Like, seeing the barrel thing is actually so funny too, because I love games where they put like the ability for you to throw objects into other enemies. That's actually so awesome. Anyway, later on, we also want the carry mechanic to be compatible with a downed combat state. If a friend is down, that means like if a friend is you know, died or anything like that, you will be able to pick them up with the same interaction and get them out of trouble. Okay, that's actually awesome. You can carry them out of the battle, you know. Oh, hello, Rafifa. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I apologize for that already. I'm just like reading the Chapter 1 blog post for like, for Hytale. I hope you don't mind like the way I'm reading fast is because they're very long, like, I'm not even a half of the blog post yet, but like, I'm reading the blog post right now for Hytale. We will talk about the other stuff later on the live stream, but like for now, I just want to focus on the blog post so far. So pretty much what they added so far is just like boats. You can like ride boats. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna have like glider, spyglass, and drill as well. We're gonna have bosses as well, some new locations. Anyway, it's a lot of stuff. You're gonna have to watch the stream later on when I release it on my channel. If you want to send a message or like subscribe, I would really appreciate it, to be honest. Anyway, let me go back into the not the stream, but like let me go back into the article real quick where I stopped. Hopefully it will make a lot of sense, or better yet, hopefully loads, because like I don't know what's going on with my navigator. It's just like, I don't know. Anyway, oh yeah, there's more things for me to translate later on, because I don't know if you all know, I translate to Portuguese Brazilian in the game, so it makes all the sense for them to release a pre-release today. Anyway, please load the... What's going on? Please. I don't want to have to reload like my navigator right now. Please. Please, come on. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Anyway, that will come later down the line in not Chapter 1, but we hope to establish carry as a game mechanic early to set the precedent. There you go. Abilities and runes? All right. Okay, hold on. One of the more exciting things we're developing for Chapter 1 is a new ability system involving runes. In short, we will be able to equip runes that give your avatar new active combat abilities. Magic, probably? An ability rune decides which ability you get, and modifier runes changes how it does and how it behaves. You can choose which runes to equip and see how your abilities react to them, which influences how you engage with encounters and how combat feels in general. Treat the art and examples here as concepts only. So this is very important because I know this from like the Minecraft community where like they saw a concept and they think, no, it's gonna be in the game. So like, since this is a concept, not everything here is probably gonna be in the game. So be aware of that. Okay, so let's see the image. Okay, we have an electric hammer here or something like that. We can shoot water, apparently. That's kind of weird. We can shoot like a wind fiery thing, apparently. You can make combinations, apparently. And with the rain, you can just put like the thing. Okay, that's actually interesting. All right, I would have to see in action, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. What's really important for us is creating a system that promotes creativity and allows for fun interactions. There are 4 layers that we care deeply about right now. Okay, modify runes that change the ability, effects, or behavior, which is probably like the first one. Sorry, not the first one, the third one. A ground slam can be enhanced with lightning, for example. Oh no, it's definitely the first one. Yeah, it's definitely the first one. Elements that react to each other. Soak a target with a water effect, then shock it, triggering a special water lightning reaction. So it's the second one. Create combos with your friends. Okay, that's actually cool as well. Shoot a fireball at a friend's tornado ability and it may become a flaming tornado. That's actually very interesting, actually. It's gonna have loads of variations, to be honest. And the final one is interactions with the environment. Now we're talking about rain can soak enemies. Ice-based abilities could freeze water blocks. Okay, that's cool. And a fireball coming in contact with a poison barrel can make it explode into a toxic cloud. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Come on, like, I know it's just concepts only, but like, it's still very cool regardless. These are sketches of the direction, not the list of abilities we decide to ship for the first chapter. The rune system will start out extremely simple and will be iterated for quite a bit, but this is what we intend to build towards over time. Okay, so we have Fireball, which is the ability rune, and we have like 2 empty rune sockets. If we add like the shock, which is a modifier rune, and the split one as well, we can like make a splitting shock fireball, apparently, or something like that. And for the ground slam, which is the ability rune, we can add chill and radius, and we can make this. Okay, that system is actually pretty awesome. I'm not necessarily sure if it's like limited to just like these 3 things or not, but regardless, you can still make a lot of combinations, to be honest. Okay, there's more information here. For example, a fireball ability rune grants fireball. Yeah, makes sense. Add modifier runes and fireball changes. One modifier might split into several projectiles. Another might cause a splash, the shock debuff, and so on. Swapping runes around the experimenting allows for the discovery of exciting combinations. The specific runes shown here are just there to illustrate the idea. Yeah, again, concepts, everybody. Concepts only. It's not in the game yet, it's just concepts, so it's not final yet. Let me just check something real quick. Oh yeah, no, there we go. It's just concepts anyway, so yeah. Oh wait, they already have images. Hold on. We want RPG style depth without giving up the freedom of a sandbox, and runes open up options for multiple valid playstyles rather than funnel you toward one optimal build or a rigid predefined class or archetype. Okay, that's actually good, because I'm always a sucker for games that give you the liberty for how am I gonna explain? I always never liked the way that like RPG games just does like the way of what's it called? Of like giving you a predefined class where you have a specific type of ability. That actually gives a lot of freedom, actually. That's actually very cool. Anyway, we also want runes to be well integrated with the adventure loop rather than off to the side. Rune forging is a big part where we headed. Finding, crafting, and expanding your collection of runes should play an important part in where you choose to explore, as well as how you choose to invest your resources in order to progress. This chapter is just an introduction to runes, and the rune forging system will come later. Alright. So you have like the key here. Sorry, not the keys, the rune things. We have the ability rune here, and we have the 2 modifiers runes. Alright, interesting. I don't know what these symbols does, but I can suppose one is like for splitting the projectiles. The other one, I have no idea what it does. And this other one, I also have no idea what it does, to be honest. Anyway, Right now, we're putting this into two new dedicated ability inputs, E and R, sitting alongside the weapon signature ability on the screen. This is our early look at the system we are already building and playing with in-game, and it will keep changing as we iterate. So, like, this is a very early example they showed us, but, like, I mean, come on, it's already in the game, pretty much. Through all of it, the goal is room to be creative in how you play. Room for very different playstyles and a lot more depth for players who want it in both PvE and PvP combat. You can't wait to see what kind of clever builds and combos emerge once the system is in your hands. For Chapter 1, we're going to start with roughly 6 ability runes and a similar number of modifier runes, and grow from there as the system develops. So yeah, it's very early on, everybody, so don't think it's gonna be everything at the beginning. I think it's very important, like, it's very important for us to just consider that, like, the system is cool, it has potential, but, like, it's not finished yet. So yeah. Transparency. All right, let's see what does that mean. The Hytale engine is gaining support for real transparency. I thought, okay, first of all, I really thought the transparency meant, like, a transparency of what's going on behind, but, like, no, it's literally transparency of, like, probably windows. Yeah, window blocks. Yeah, there we go. This means that stained glass and window blocks will now be possible. Transparent glass windows, sorry. Okay, let's see it. Yo, look at it. Even changes the color? Alright, that's cool. Ooh, that looks fancy. Alright, I like that. I actually like that. The color changes and everything. Alright, that's so cool. That's actually awesome. It's a really color of life thing that I missed from the pre-release so far, like the early pre-releases. Entities and NPCs can also have transparent parts, like, oh, these guys, entity transparency. All right, that's actually cool. That's actually cool, to be honest. I like the transparency in this mob here. Okay, let me just check something real quick. Oh yeah, it's going on yet. Yeah, there we go. So, like, this jellyfish type of guy is just, like, really gonna have some real improvements with the transparency thing. I like that. New UI? New UI. Huh. Okay, we have inventory, crafting, word map, companion. All right. And creative tools. We have memories and chapters. Very interesting to see that. Okay, chapter name, only the bold should drop into the unstable void gateway. And there's, like, a random description that doesn't mean anything. There's, like, 3 rewards per chapter, apparently. Alright, that's cool. A goblin breach has opened. Oh yeah, there's definitely, like, new UI here. Ooh, there's, like, even, like, the UI thing, like, they have been changing. Alright, that's cool. I like that. I actually like the new UI. It looks pretty fancy. Yeah, no, there's, like, some enchanted modifier. Wait, we can enchant weapons? Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. We're gonna have to talk about that later, maybe. We'll see. We're working a lot of Hytale's UI, not all at once. Okay, so this is, like, just a little bit of it. We plan to roll out UI changes and reworks over the next few chapters with updates between them. Alright. Above, here's some of the Chapter 1 UI we're working on. Our goal is to make the chapter screen feel like a roadmap to our progress through early access. You'll finish objectives as you play the game. Let me just do something here real quick. As you play the game, working towards the completion of chapters, you will unlock cosmetics as rewards. Wait. So, like, you unlock cosmetics as rewards? Oh, okay, interesting, I guess? Not sure? Anyway, you also spot new item tooltip designs with better readability and styling. Don't read too much into the stats, these are just placeholders. We're not planning enchantments for Chapter 1, for example. Okay, so good to know. Good to know, because I was just, like, looking at that as, like, a focus, but, like, yeah, good to know they emphasize this part in the end. Okay, next image. We have the memories now, which is, like, monsters, goblins, undeads, birds, livestock. Okay, this UI is pretty much, like, way better than the old one we have right now. That's actually pretty good. Oh yeah, there's also this. There's the profile, tab 1, tab 2. We have borders now? All right, didn't know that. That's cool, I guess. The new memories UI and the player profile cards above will be further out than Chapter 1, so consider this design previews. I do remember, if I do remember, there was like a very old Riot preview they show us, or actually they leaked it, to be honest, which show like something like that, so that might be interesting, not gonna lie, but who knows. Cosmetics and extras. Okay, so there's more cosmetic things. That's actually pretty awesome to think about it. Oh my god, there's even more. Oh, look at that. There's like goblin ones. All right, that's cool to see it. There's another ones here. We'll be releasing a lot of new cosmetics that have been in works over the past few months, including the goblin cosmetics you unlock by completing this chapter. All right, that's awesome. So you unlock cosmetics by each chapter. So that's interesting, I would say. Anyway, new cosmetic particles. Huh. Ooh, that's fancy. I like that. I actually like that. Ooh, look at this musical one. Okay, that's actually awesome. Come on. We're also improving the player model to adding new detailed hand and eyelash options in the avatar creator. We'll keep listening to your feedback to add more customization options and cosmetics as we go through the chapters. Oh my god, the hands actually have like fingers now. That's cool. I was actually begging the Hytale dev team to do that for such a long time, and this is actually awesome. Oh yeah, here's the eyelashes thing as well. That's actually cool. Ooh, mini games. All right, that's very important. Mini games. We're also creating our first experience outside of Exploration Creative, a collection of mini games to play with your friends. This work is being shown alongside Chapter 1, but it has its own timeline. What do you mean by that? The first one is a collection of fast party micro games. At the time of the writing, there are 14 of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of mini games. Each one lasts 60 to 120 seconds, and the variety is the point, as the team is using this to push Hytale systems in crazy directions to evolve the tech. Yo, look at these! Oh, alright, this is like Hot Potato, like the minigame Hot Potato. This is like pretty much like kind of like Splatoon thing. I don't know if it is or not. There's also like this one, which is like the colorer one. This is like another one that you step on it. A dedicated minigames tab is planned to keep it as simple as possible for players. Open Hytale, hit minigames, and be in the lobby with your friends seconds later, with both peer-to-peer and dedicated hosting. Very interesting. So it's very simple actually for now. Long term, we want persistent games, PvP games, and much more. But the first one is about exploring and building strong foundations. Modders and server operators will be invited to create minigames with us in the future. More details to come. Interesting. Actually, very interesting. All right. Okay, this is another one, and this is another one. All right. One important detail is that we're not keeping the recipe to ourselves. We'll be sharing the code and assets behind all minigames, including libraries that provide developers with a simpler API for Hytale server and a toolkit of paradigms shaped by our unique experience of making games for the Hypixel server over the last 13 years with over 45 million unique players. All right. Oh yeah, there's the teaser of the minigame. Cool. What? There's a lot of sheeps here. Oh yeah, there's the bomb one. Yeah, this is the bomb one. Yeah. I don't know what is this one. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people here. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, this looks so fun. I'm not gonna lie. That's cool. Look at that. Oh my god. What is this? Crabs. We have crabs here. Oh yeah, there's like this one as well. Whoa, what is this? Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy stuff actually. Okay, before and after chapter 1. So like the things before the chapter 1 and after the chapter 1. Player physics. Moving objects. Okay, what is this? Oh, look at this. You can make platforms now. That's cool. Player physics. All right. Okay, that's actually some crazy stuff. Like what I'm seeing here right now, it's crazy. Look at that. Okay, what else? Yo, we can make like slides now. That's awesome. That's cool. This feature ships to pre-release today. All right, the same day as this post. Yeah, so it makes sense why they delayed the post, the pre-release to today. Avatars can now stand entities that move and rotate, stay anchored to them when they move, and carry momentum when jumping off. In the future, this should enable new and exciting types of parkour that use moving platforms, swinging hammers, and other dynamic features. It will take us more time to get in-game tools for building and animating this type of features, but the player physics now exists, so modders can already have fun with different mechanics. That's cool. I like that, actually. That actually is a very good quality of life thing for the game. Like, I always find out that the physics of the player was kind of weird in the pre-release, so that's awesome, actually. I like that. Mod browser. Oh, you can make, like, mods now, like the mod browser thing. That's cool. Oh, yeah, this is like, of course, they're gonna have to put the Violet one because, you know, she's pretty good at the art, come on. Anyway, here's the first look at the in-game mod browser. It's quite simple. You can browse, install, and update mods directly from the mods tab in Hytale. All of this works without ever leaving the game. Please note that there will be no paid mods in the mod browser, so like be aware of that for the ones that want paid mods, alright? In future versions of the mod browser, players will be able to directly support mods and receive unique cosmetics created by the official Hytale team in return. This should foster a positive environment while ensuring all mods remain free to access. We plan to grow this into a proper rewards ecosystem over time so that our creators can earn income. Note that modders will be able to create teams, handle earning splits, and much more in the future. More details to come. So yeah, like the menu is very simple, but at the same time, you can like download anything. You can download a lot of things, to be honest. What else? Oh yeah, I saw that. This is actually pretty cool, everybody. New word tech, cubic chunks, everybody. Cubic chunks. This is huge for Hytale, and you're gonna see why now. Oh yeah, there's also flashing lights. The following footage contains flashing lights which may cause discomfort and trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer description is advised. So please, if you don't want to have epilepsy or anything like that, if you have any problems with that, photosensitive images, please don't look at the stream right now. Close your eyes and then I'll stay later when you can see it again. Anyway, let's watch it. Look, cubic chunks. Oh yeah, by the way, this is all in engine. Like, look at this. It's very huge. It's a huge fall. And all of this is because of the cubic chunks. And the game is not lagging or anything. It's just like going. It just goes. It just goes. It just goes, everybody. Like, this is actually insane. As a technology, this is actually pretty insane, to be honest. Like, it's still going. It's still going. And it continued going. Alright, everybody who had, like, photosensitive things, you can open your eyes now. Up until this point, Hytale's words have been generated and loaded in columns, just like Minecraft, that reach from the bottom to the top of the word. Recently, we have been working renovating the engine to support a fully 3D format that instead loads the world in cubic chunks around players. This world is incremental and will take time before it's fully ready, but it will unlock the capability for infinite world height and depth. That's actually pretty good. We already begun rolling out the early stages of the tech in the pre-releases, just like the last pre-release they showed like in the last week. And we're working towards supporting Word Gen and many other core features in cubic worlds. That's actually pretty awesome. For design reasons, we probably won't use the infinite height for exploration mode, but minigames and servers will make good use of it. Having cubic worlds as a tool... Having cubic worlds as a tool will enable servers to explore many concepts such as 3D space exploration or worlds with endless caves using the new tech. We're excited for the impact that cubic worlds will have in the long run, and we can't wait to see what the community will cook up within as well. Yeah, this cubic chunks thing is something that I really wanted them to add already, but I know it's not ready. I know it's very incremental, and I know it's still early in progress, so hopefully they can manage that. I really hope so. Alright, volumetric cloud. What is this? Yo, look at the clouds! This is awesome. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that. Volumetric clouds. Oh my god, this is actually so cool. Yo, this is gonna make the game so much prettier. Yeah. Generally. And look up, the sky is getting real volumetric clouds. We're currently experimenting with them. They're not close as where we want them to be yet, but we wanted to share our progress. Makes sense, makes sense. Yo, okay, now we have the thing that I'm mostly interested into. Word generation, because this for me, okay, I'm gonna be honest here. This for me is pretty huge because I definitely want to have more opportunities to grow the word generation. I mean, come on, I made like 5 questions in the Q&A. The very first question was mine. Anyway, underneath that, we continue to develop WordGen V2, which is like the new WordGen. We now have the groundwork for graph-based generation. Oh yeah, that's it. The plan for this system is first to unlock far more advanced immersive procedural caves. Very interesting. And then we will expand with dedicated features to support procedural dungeons, coherent villages and cities, rivers and roads, and much more. Alright, that's cool. This is much bigger than the Goblin chapter. The initial version of the graph system is still being finalized, but we're already using it internally and creators can experiment with the features early and pre-released. We doubled the size of the level design team working on WordGen, when we plan to continue expanding it. As a team, we are currently fully redesigning the world with WordGen V2. That's awesome. That's actually awesome. We look forward to sharing more of the process in the future, but for now, here's some sneak previews of what we've been working on. Is it ending? No, it's not ending yet, but like, look how pretty this looks. Okay, this is pretty much like the Azure Forest. It's like the Azure Forest, so like, it's very different from the version we have right now. Okay, what else? More Azure Forest? Alright. Alright, apparently there's like some sorry. There's like some, what is it called? Like some flat islands or something like that with these Azure Forest trees. Okay, this is a swamp. I really like the vibe of this. I'm not gonna lie, I really like the vibe of this. There's like new mushrooms and everything as well. Okay, what else? That looks like a savanna or another type of swamp. That actually looks pretty, to be honest. What else? Another forest as well. Interesting. That looks pretty. Anyway. Yo, this is like the zone 1. Like I mean, kind of looks like zone 1. It could be also like a swamp thing as well. But like, it looks cool. I like that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, this is zone 3. This is apparently zone 3. I guess it's zone 3. I don't know. But like, yeah, pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I wish there were like more images of the other zones. But it's a work in progress. So I guess I'm well fed up with that, I guess. Okay, living creatures. living creatures. We're updating animal models, textures, and animations. The goal is to bring them closer to a more iconic Hytale art style that highlight emotion, balance, readable silhouettes, and visual impact. Below you can see some new cute animations of pigs and boars. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That's so cute! That's so cute! Look at it! Look at the little guys! The animals that inhabit the world, both large and small, are also being studied. Birds are the first group we're pushing further. They sleep in nets, fly and land as a flock, take off when you get close, and grab drop seeds. Owls and other birds of prey can even swoop down to hunt smaller creatures. New NPC bird behavior. Let me check that. Do they sing? Please tell me the birds sing. That would be wonderful. Yo! Look at that. It's very simple, actually, but like it adds a lot, to be honest. Foxes are also getting some love. While we're still maturing the design for livestock and pets, work has already begun on new behaviors. They can follow you on adventures, stalk prey, sleep beside campfires, and play with their owners. Fox NPC behavior. Oh, hey, look! Okay, that's a different model, I guess. What? Aww, that's cute. That's actually pretty cute. I like that. Beyond wildlife, we're starting updating the Quebecs with new behaviors as well. The playful seedlings might follow you around, while saplings that act as dutiful? I think that's how it pronounces. Guardians of their community, they nurture the fauna and flora of the Emerald Wilds. All factions, including Quebecs, will be reworked in future chapters, but we're already laying the groundwork to make every living creature unique in their own way. Alright, so this is actually something that I was looking forward to. All factions, including the Quebecs, will be reworked in future chapters. So it's not just the goblins, it's like the Trorks, the Farons, everything. Everything is gonna be reworked. So that's awesome. That's actually cool. Oh yeah, there's a video too. Hold on. Ooh, they can plant on it. That's cool. Oh, look at it. It's the seedlings following you. That's cute. That's so cute. Look at it. It's like a trail thing. Aw. Okay, what else? We're looking to revisit and add more depth to NPC behaviors across the board, with the short-term goal of expanding on taming and homesteading. Our team is constantly growing and we're focused on making our world feel immersive, interactable, and alive. Say hello to our little goat. One of the first animals to get a model update. He's quite happy to be here. That's cute. I like the design. I like the expressions on each animal. Is very cute. Okay, crafting rework. Very interesting point. While everything else has been happening, we're also been reworking Hytale's core crafting mechanics and how that ties into player progression. We really tore into the problems with the current crafting system. That led to some significant changes, such as reducing the number of benches used for crafting. Okay, that's actually good. And shifting more of that work into in-world activities like wood chopping and metalworking. Yeah, Simon said that before, like in the social medias. We also want the crafting areas themselves to evolve and expand over time, reflecting the kinds of adventures players go on and the choices they make, so each space feels like their own. Interesting. What else? Let me just check something real quick. I have been talking for a while, to be honest. I need to check like if everything's going all right. Anyway, we're having a lot of fun with the prototypes and are involving community playtesters to help ensure the new direction appeals to all kinds of players. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, we have Farons. That's cool. Pretty artwork as well. Oh my god, there's a lot of things here. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. We're also introducing companions that can invite to move into your home to help out with the busy work. Okay, so this is like the very first step for automation, I would say. You also need to invest a few resources into making them comfortable first, but afterward they will be able to help out with a whole range of tasks so you can focus on important things. We want you to feel like you can build a village with your companions, a place that feels alive and lived in. Each companion will have their own traits and quirks, and some will be better suited with certain tasks than others. They carry out their work on their own schedules and routines, helping your home grows over time. That cozy homestead side of Hytale is very important to us, and we're giving a lot of updates in the future. All right. Oh yeah, there's like a conceptual phase of it. So yeah, you have like the metalworking thing. So this kind of pretty much confirms forging into the game, I would say. We have the companion things, and they can help as well. Yay! However, we're not quite ready to show it off just yet. It deserves its own blog post at some point, because while the prototype is working well, the final product needs a lot of work to bring it together and make it presentable. It needs VFX, animations, models, and a lot of tech and work, but all of this planned for Chapter 2 if it all goes well. Alright, that's actually pretty cool, actually. I'm liking the... Okay, I'm generally liking the blog post so far. It's very big, and I like it, to be honest. Okay, Machinima. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see the video. Yeah. What do we have here? Keyframes, I suppose. Yo? What happened? Okay, let's see it. Okay, I'm very confused on what's going on. Oh, it's like a time-lapse thing. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, Machinima is our tool that enables players to create in-game animations. We have been hard at work rewriting and expanding for new capabilities. In the clip above, you can see the work in progress new tool in action. Among the new features is the ability to record gameplay to create replays. That can be added just like any other... That can be edited just like any other Machinima scene. You can scrub through hours of recorded content to find the right moments you want to share. That's actually pretty useful, to be honest. Scenes can also be composed together and played back at any time to specific players. All of this is built with multiplayer in mind, so multiple avatars will be able to collaboratively edit the same scene together. Okay, that's actually cool as well. Like, you can edit with other players as well, the scenes. Creators will be able to use these features to create time-lapses of their gameplay, cinematic let's plays, or animations that drive anything from boss fight cutscenes to moving platforms. We record or showcase videos and plan on creating in-game cutscenes using the same Machinima tools that we'll hand to you. So every one of these improvements will help us, both us and community creators. Okay, that's actually useful, to be honest. The new Hytale asset editor. Oh my god, there's still more to read? Alright. Oh, you can preview the stuff. Okay, that's actually a pretty good UI thing. I'm gonna be honest, I never liked the asset editor for Hytale because I felt very simple. But now it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you can preview like the texture. You can choose the texture. You can see the preview. You can change the text editor. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Come on. That's pretty useful. Modified only. Inherited only. All properties. Oh yeah, you can search on it. That's very useful as well. There's the icon. You can reset the icon and everything. Alright, that's very cool. As promised, we're working almost all of our tools, including the Hytale Asset Editor. We have been in a process of moving the whole editor UI on the same NoS's GUI framework as the new game interface, with a dockable assets browser and a new properties panel with better inherent support. Yeah, I can say it's better than the current one we have. To be honest, not much to comment about for now. And I guess this is the final thing. I don't know how long it's gonna go yet. Spectator and hardcore mode. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. We're also adding spectator mode in preparation for co-op, boss fights, and minigames. If you die while your friends are still going, you keep watching instead of being pulled out of it. Swap between players to find the action or set the camera free and fly around the scene yourself. Spectator mode is built the way the rest of the game is, as a standard moddable game mode instead of every server hand-rolling its own version. Servers and mods can reshape it whatever they want, rebind the camera controls, change what a spectator is allowed to do, even make one that can still affect the world. Interesting. A minigame server could drop eliminated players straight into spectating without writing a single line of camera code. To show spectating off properly, we're introducing hardcore. If you're looking for more of a challenge, you'll be able to create world with hardcore enabled, whatever playing solo, hosting co-op, or running a dedicated server. Death is permanent. You drop everything you were carrying and you spend the rest of that world as a spectator, still in the run with your friends. You died, you burned to death, spectate. You lost, you dropped. This world is hardcore, so death is permanent. You can keep watching as a spectator. Oh, it's the last image. No, we're almost ending the blog post. No. The first version is pure permadeath, with no changes to difficulty yet. Later, we're planning hardcore challenge mode to grow the idea further. Yeah, everybody, I think this is like the beginning of the end of the blog post. Spatial music. What is this? Blocks in the world are now able to emit music? This works with our existing audio occlusion features, meaning the music will fade as you walk away and music muffled behind walls. We don't have any contents using this technology yet, but it opens the door to many future features and details. Alright, let's see it. Okay, that's a different door. Huh, that's interesting. Goblin Sound Weaver, it's a prototype. Alright, so you can play music now. I guess that's cool. Interesting. Very, very interesting. New tracks are also coming to Hytale OST. Where's one of them from the Whisper Frost Frontiers? Gaia's Lullaby. I apologize for speaking too much. It's just I'm just like excited for the blog post. I like how they're role-playing as if it was like an actual thing. Oh, hello, Nata. How are you doing? I have been finishing the blog post, so we might have missed a bunch of stuff. Let me drink some water real quick. Hello. Okay, Oscar Garvin does some pretty good music, I'm not gonna lie. Doing great, no worries, just enjoy as we go over it. Yeah, we're gonna have more stuff today. I'm not gonna be in live for like too long because I feel like it's gonna be like too much for me. But like the blog post has been great so far. I actually love everything they showed. I'm gonna make like a rewind later on to just showcase the main things. So I'm not gonna be reading everything again, but like it's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, let's finish the blog post. There we go. Let's go. What's next? And that's the tour. 20 plus videos, 40 plus images, and over 4,000 words. This is the biggest blog post in the Hytale's history, and it isn't even everything we got in the works. The rest will be yours to discover in-game. The first chapter is the hardest to deliver as we were working the foundations. Yeah, I imagine so. And creating many new tools along the way, but it's all paying off for the chapters to come. Here's a rough estimate for release dates. We'll provide a precise date for chapter 1 as we get closer to release. Okay, so let's go. This is pretty much a summary of what they showed everything in this blog post. So I guess that's good as well to show it to you, because it's like it's a lot of things, to be honest. So yeah. Release timeline, sorry. So the chapter 1, with everything they showed, is like within the next 2 or 3 months. Which for me is crazy, because it's just like only 2 or 3 months. That's pretty much like the end of the year if you think about it. Spectator and hardcore, because that's a thing now. 2 to 3 weeks in the update 6. Mod browse is also 2 to 3 weeks. Moving platforms also to 2 to 3 weeks. Real transparency is scheduled for chapter 1, but might land the tech and content before. So who knows? Minigames is like within the 2 or 3 months. The next 2 or 3 months, alright. New server-side custom UI based on Noesis UI within the next 1 or 2 months. Alright. Carryable objects within the next 2 or 3 months, the tech might get shipped before. Okay, this is important. Cubic chunks. The text is getting implemented on a weekly basis, are in the pre-release schedule for update 6, but actual content using it from us will take a bit more time. So yeah, it's not coming out in the next update or something like that. Machinima tools within the next 2 or 3 months, but maybe sooner, because we were used to record a teaser trailer for the chapter 1. So yeah, we're gonna have a new trailer for chapter 1 of Hytale. Crafting rework on chapter 2, volumetric clouds, rune forging, and Hytale asset editor rework. All of this is to be developed yet. So the crafting rework is not even like it's not even gonna be like in the first chapter, it's gonna be in the second chapter. Thank you for the support, the feedback, and the patience. It carries us here. The team is heading back to work on the plan you just read, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. For the entire Hytale team, thank you. Hytale lives. That's everything. Ooh, boy, we have a lot to talk about here. I'm gonna be showing like again some of this stuff, but I'm not gonna read every single thing they showed here. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna highlight the things. So for example, they show like the chapter 1 thing, which is like this boss thing here, as you can see it. This boss is in Goblin Ward or something like that. And there's like these insane pictures here as well. There's like a showcase of the dungeon. They also showed a little bit of the boss. The factions are getting an update with multiple new things, including like new attack patterns, like a Goblin Breach, which is like the ward they invaded, which is part of the chapter 1 story. There's also what else? There's gonna be integration with the Forgotten Temple area, and also we're gonna have more technology in this world, because we're gonna have rocket boots, we're gonna have a mechanical hook, also glider, spyglass, and a drill, which is still in conceptual phase, but it's still really cool. We're gonna have boats, we're gonna have carryable objects, we're gonna have abilities and runes, which is still conceptual, but it's still cool regardless. We're also gonna have transparency for the windows, which is very nice, and also the entities. The UI is gonna be pretty much reworked going forward. Yeah, this is all like rework. We're gonna have player profile cards as well. We're gonna have more cosmetics as chapter 1 goes on. We're gonna have cosmetic particles. The hand is gonna have an upgrade, which are very exciting for thumbnails. Yeah, it's pretty much magic if you think about it. It's pretty much magic if you think about it. Anyway, we're also gonna have the eyelashes updates as well. So yeah, another thing I'm very excited for in the future. Minigames. We're gonna have a lot of them, 14 of them, if I do remember, 14 of them. Player physics, we're gonna have moving objects. A mod browser is gonna be a thing for the game. So that, yeah, yes, more cosmetics. That's pretty cool, right? I love cosmetics. The cosmetics for this team is very cool. We're gonna have a mod browser as well. The new word stack, we're gonna have cubic chunks. So it's like a very fall down thing into the word. We're gonna have volumetric clouds. It's still a work in progress thing, but it's very awesome, to be honest. Like, the word generation is insane. Like, the images here are pretty cool. Like, it's generally one of the best things I saw from the team so far. I'm very excited for it. Not gonna lie. We're gonna have living creatures with like update of the models and everything. We're gonna have like new bird behaviors, no fox behaviors, Quebec behaviors. Yeah. We're gonna have like another model. Crafting wheel work is also gonna be a thing with companions. Machinima tools are gonna get updated alongside with the asset editor. And we're gonna also have spectator and hardcore mode. And the spatial music is also gonna be pretty awesome, to be honest. So we're gonna be able to play music in the game. There's a new soundtrack for Oscar, or new tracks, to be honest. So yeah, Oscar Garvin always doing a thing. And we also have a release timeline for everything. Oh boy. We have a lot to talk about here. Where do we even start with? Because I'm generally like thinking a lot of stuff. It has a little bit of everything, to be honest. There's nothing I could complain about, to be fair. This is something that like I have been thinking for a while, because like it's cool to see that the Hytale team is working on everything, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. And imagine that the chapter 1 is coming out this year. That's insane to me. That's actually insane to me. Like, I never thought that we're going to have like a Hytale thing coming up like this soon. But like the fact they're introducing runes as like a magical thing is also pretty awesome. The word generation looks insanely good. That's something that I really been looking forward to. And also what else? The boat thing is also gonna be really useful for traveling. Yeah, it is crazy stuff. I'm generally surprised they actually did it. Like, they surprised me again. That's very insane stuff, actually. Like that chapter 1 is gonna be mind-blowing for a lot of people. Not sure if it's gonna be for the old players, but for us, it's gonna be like mind-blowing. It's gonna change everything, to be honest. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's gonna be like the foundation for everything else. So this is probably why we're gonna have a lot of content. So might as well just, you know, accept that. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I actually loved it, to be honest. Now you might be thinking, wow, what are you gonna do now? Are you going to play Hytale? Not exactly. I mean, I don't have anything planned for today besides the blog post. Sorry, I apologize for that. Except one thing. For those who follow my channel, no, I'm not gonna promote Hytale stuff. I kind of already gave up on that. But it's still gonna promote regardless, because it's still my thing, you know. I should put it here regardless. If you really got interested into the game, you can buy the game with my code. It's a creator code that I have, and I feel like you should probably use my code. You know, you can support my work, and I can do more of this stuff. I haven't been doing much lately because of other reasons that I'm gonna talk a little bit shortly after. We're still gonna play a little bit of Hytale if possible, but I'm not sure yet. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to change not change, sorry, but like the reason why I wanted to talk with you all about like the what's it called? The reason why I wanted to show you all like this blog post or make the stream in general is because like, okay, so we have a lot of stuff to talk about, to be honest, but like, I don't know. Okay, here's a question for you all. Do you want me to take away everything related to my channel now? Or do you want to talk specifically about Hytale stuff, like play the game or anything like that? Because I can do both of them, to be honest. I don't mind it, to be honest. I still have like 50 minutes or so. Because I really have a lot of stuff to talk about, like about this blog post. It's not bad stuff, it's actually good stuff. I really like it. The blog post was well packed, and has been some crazy stuff they have been announcing. But I wanted to take out like some stuff before, because I know a lot of my channel is just not seeing a lot of my content, so I really apologize for that. It's not my intention to just leave you all behind. It's just because I have been very busy lately. Yeah, I just wanted to know if you all want to take me out the stuff first and then talk about Hytale, or if you want to be just Hytale. Because like I have some stuff to explain for my channel. Because I haven't been doing much content. Not gonna lie, I haven't been doing much content. But the reason is it's difficult for me to do content on Hytale when there isn't much to talk about. And since like this blog post was like well packed with a lot of content and everything, might as well just make a stream to talk about it, you know, just to not leave it behind and see my first reactions. It's not gonna be in my channel too, so don't worry about it. I think I'm gonna show something first. Like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to show it here, but I might as well just share it anyway, because since we're already here, might as well just throw it in here. So I have been working on some stuff in the background, mostly like stuff regarding like another franchise which I love very much, which is just like, it's not related to Hytale, but it's still cool regardless, which is like it's like a project that I have been doing in the background. I might as well just drop the title and then see what you all think. Hold on. I think you cannot imagine what it is. Yep. That's the fan game that I'm working on. The development team is working on very hard on this fan game, and I'm really proud of it. But it's still early development, and there's not much gameplay I could show for now. So might as well just drop the title and something else in as well. So take a look at out in the future. It's not much. I apologize for not having much planned for this live stream. I had to start early, to be honest, because of the blog post releasing earlier. But it's still, yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate that. Like the logo was actually one of the very first thing we did. So like, yeah. There's more actually. There's more stuff I could show. So for example, I could show like this as well. Not this actually. This wouldn't look good. But like I could show also some concept arts. But I think I'm just gonna show the sunflower redesign we did for the fan game. Might as well just drop it here, just because I pretty much have nothing else to share besides this. Hold on. There you go. We did a redesign for the sunflower, and I think it's pretty good. Like the new one looks very clean, and I actually really love it. The new design. Anyway, that's all from me, to be honest. Like I just wanted to share that to remove the thing in the back, and also to explain why the blog post thing is yeah, love the blog post stream and videos. Wishing everyone a good day. Looking forward to this next update. Oh, this is cute. Thank you. Thank you. I don't have much to say about the blog post. I think everything I wanted to say about the blog post is already said. It's very amazing. It's very good stuff, and I really love what they're doing. The Hytale team never, they never actually bought, like they never make bad stuff as far as I know. So like that's pretty good stuff. I really like the blog post. It's pretty insane stuff. I was actually gonna play Hytale right now, but I think I'm just going to I might as well just end the stream because like I have no idea what I'm gonna do after that, because I'm gonna be honest, I generally don't know what I'm gonna do after that, because all I wanted to talk, I already said it. And even if I play Hytale right now, I might as well just like do my own stuff like right now, because I have other stuff to do as well. But like the blog post was great. Generally, like the blog post was great. One of my favorite blog posts in a while, to be honest. So yeah, I might as well just end this here. Thank you everybody for joining it. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone's support so far. I know I haven't been doing much. I apologize already for that. It's been very rough for me to just do videos and everything for my channel. I was actually planning a short, but like might as well just change the short to be something else, to be honest. So yeah, like I might as well just leave the string for now and then keep my first reactions before I lose everything. So I apologize if I'm not making too many videos, if I'm not making too many streams. I should be doing more, actually. I should be doing more live streams, to be honest. Anyway, have a good day, everybody, and I hope you all enjoyed the blog post. So bye bye.